Welcome back to 101 Sports. I'm now joined by Christine Williams and Jake Sotir. Guys, we're here to talk about the best sport of all. We're here to talk about some hockey, okay? So, guys, my first question for you today, NHL Realignment. I don't know if you guys have heard about it. Maybe, kind of. So, listen, my first thought, what do you guys think about it? Realignment, talk to me.
I hate the new proposal. I mean, granted, it's a lot better than what they proposed last year. I'm not really sure why we have to realign at all, but we really don't have to worry about this too much. There's zero chance that the Players Association lets this go through. There's no chance of it. You're putting 16 teams in the East, 14 teams in the West. When you have a chance to divide them evenly, you should definitely take advantage of that and be doing it. You give an advantage to those teams in the West, and then teams like Florida have to go up to Canada. It makes no sense.
Well, I think you're right that it definitely is better than last year's proposal, no question. That could get much worse than that, really.
Right.
But I'm with you. I think this realignment plan is not going to pass. It's not good enough to pass. You're stacking the teams in the East where you have 16 teams in the East and 14 teams in the West. It just doesn't work. One team who's really happy about it, though, is Detroit because they don't have to travel as much, and that's where it helps teams, the travel part of it. They don't have to cross so many time zones.
And their fans don't really have to stay up till 10 o'clock at night to watch a game.
Right.
Guys, I hear what you're saying, but I got to tell you, I love this new realignment plan. I love the fact that it's going to come down to a frozen four in the NHL playoffs. That's fantastic. But guys,
Bush.
we got to move on. So going from the realignment to this year in the NHL, guys, Chicago Blackhawks, it's amazing what they're doing. How are they able to have a streak like this?
A couple things. First of all, goaltending. Corey Crawford is leading the league in goals against average with 1.41, which is just absurd. Ray Emery is 9-0-0 as their backup, and he has even a 2.02 goals against average. Two incredible goalies playing at the top of their game right now. That's how they're doing it. Plus, they have almost the same team they've had for the last 3 or 4 years. They've really started to come together with those young guys being leaders on that team, and that's how the Blackhawks are doing it. It's a team game with them right now.
Well, you do see that they're scoring throughout the lineup. Right now, Patrick Kane is the only person on their team who's in the top 30 in scoring. But I think when you get into a streak like this, they're 19-0-3, and I think we need to clarify that none of those are ties, that it comes down to luck at this point. They're winning this many games. Yes, they're good. Yes, they are. But even the good teams lose sometimes. They're kind of pulling some games out of thin air and making some things happen. And I think the hockey gods are just smiling down on them for now.
I don't know if you can call it all luck, though. You've seen the way this team plays at the end of the game. They were down 1 the other day with 2 minutes left. Patty Kane scores. Their team is just playing at the top.
I hear what you're saying. I agree with both of you guys. Listen, you guys both make good points. I do think they're very skilled and playing really well. And also, you need luck if you're going to have a streak like that. But guys, listen, before we leave, I got to ask you. Western Conference, Eastern Conference, guys, predictions.
Well, Western Conference, the easy answer here is the Chicago Blackhawks, but, their streak right now means nothing unless they win it all, which I don't think they do. I think Anaheim has a really good team. They have a lot of structure under Bruce Boudreau. He changed around the defense. He realized last year the defense couldn't keep up with the system he was implementing. They're playing really well. They have a lot of scoring depth, a lot of talent on that team, and they had a steal find in Victor Fast down. They found him in the Swedish league, and I really think that team's good. East, I like the Montreal Canadiens bringing back
certainly.
Michel Therrien, and I think that team is built to win.
Certainly 2 good picks. Jake, what do you think, bud?
Out in the West, I think I'm going to say the Vancouver Canucks because you're right. The Chicago Blackhawks are the easy answer. But the Canucks are playing well right now. And to be honest, I think it'd be kind of funny if their only Stanley Cup win came in the year of the lockout. But in the East, I'm going to say the Pittsburgh Penguins. They just got Evgeny Malkin back from that concussion injury. In his first game back last night, he had 1 goal and 1 assist. The Penguins are so much better with him right now, and they're third in the East right now with 30 points. So they can only get better right now.
Montreal would be a feel-good story, though. Last in the East last year to first, I think it'd be fun.
That would be a great feel-good story.
Depends on who you're talking to.
Yeah, well, that's true.
Hey, relax. It's time for us to take our final break, but when 101 returns, Joe will rejoin me here at the desk to discuss which athlete we would like to see handle foreign relations. This is going to be fun.